Yo, welcome back, YouTube fam. How you guys doing today? We have another lovely video for you guys on using a Nintendo 64 on a modern game. So, you guys can't hear the music. We're doing Skyrim today. So, now the reason why I did Skyrim today, I know no one really suggested it yet, but I kind of looked it up. I was like, I'm interested. Has anyone played Skyrim with a Nintendo 64 controller? And if so, what kind of issues did you run into? And surprisingly, I didn't find a video. I just typed it in, Skyrim with Nintendo 64 controller. I didn't see anything. So I might be the first one. So let's dig in and see how this is going to work. So in case anyone's wondering, oh, hey, is this working? Of course it is. Look, watch this. Yeah, it is working for sure. Now, I am using a modded version of Skyrim, by the way. So just keep that in mind. I am using a modded version of Skyrim. So you might see some things and be like, what is that? It's mods. I use campfire and stuff like that to make the game just a little more difficult. Give it that more realism feel. And no offense, I don't like turning them off. Just use a Nintendo 64 controller. So before this, I did actually went ahead and got the controls set up beforehand. Last time when we did the Rocket League, I didn't. For some reason, my settings weren't exactly saved, so I had to actually go back in and redo everything. I did that one on the actual video, so you guys can be like, "Oh, hey, that's how Exile does it." So.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Oh, I just realized something you can't do.
You were trying to cross the border, right? Walk right.
I just realized something that might be a pain to do. I might need to redo my button layouts. Because I can't turn my head.
Into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there. Damn you Stormcloaks.
Use it to look around.
Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, they could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric, the Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they've captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I can't even look around right now because I don't have a second joystick to look around with.
Guard awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
I could regain my bindings here, but that would require me to sacrifice
I'm from Markstead.
2 or 4 buttons.
The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure, Mara, Debella.
Why can't I pause for? There we go. Pressing the wrong button here.
Tosh.
Oh. See, because you don't get the option to change that to look around. So I might have to actually change my controller buttons to actually be with the controller. It means I lose 4 buttons in a sense. It's either that or I don't get to look up and down. And I can just sacrifice 2. Let's see what we're gonna do. Skyrim's one of those things where you don't look in the direction that you run.
Look at him. General Tully is the military governor. And it looks like the Dalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this. This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on
See the mouse and keyboard, you can just press buttons and use the mouse to look around. I don't really think about it. I wonder, like, do you really have to stop swinging your sword to actually look around there? That's my question. I'm not a controller player by all means, anybody.
Where are they going?
To go inside.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the cart.
You know, it's really interesting how, like, these people you never see have names.
Why do you think? End of the line.
I wonder if I will be able to actually...
Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait, we're not rebels.
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them we weren't with you. This is a mistake.
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood.
You there? What's your name? That's always the weirdest beginning.
Of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me.
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
You're not gonna kill me!
You there. Step
2
forward.
seconds later.
Who are you?
I guess I'm a Nord since you're gonna give me that. You know, only because there's a few people in my streaming community that are extremely picky about Skyrim, I'm gonna go with Imperial. Oh, wrong button.
You're a long way from the Imperial City. What are you doing in Skyrim? Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your remains are returned to Cyrodiil. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Yeah, I want to know, why am I a prisoner for? That's what I want to know. Like, what made me be led into a prisoner?
Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing.
I like how the game keeps reminding me that my hands are bound.
Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut up and
Salt
let's
and
get
earth
this
of
over with.
Nirn. As you wish.
As you wish, fine.
Come on! I haven't got all morning.
Yeah, that's right, because your morning's about to be over.
My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death.
I can't even look around to see who's even talking right now.
Next, the renegade from Cyrodiil.
There it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
You know, both of them are kind of assholes. I'm not gonna lie. It's be like, oh my god, you pink Imperial over Stormcloaks.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries, what do you see?
What do you mean, what do you see? Look, open your eyes and look. Use LS to move.
This way.
Wait, why can't I move? Not letting me move. I got the game's telling me to move, like, bro, I'm trying to move here, I can't move. It was working a second ago. I am using LS to move. What are you talking about? All right. All right, guys. We're gonna go with the preload. Because for some reason, it's not letting me move on there. So I'll give you guys an actual feel what it actually feels like. What? And why is it acting like the R now, not... No wonder I couldn't move before. It took my... It took the L and made it act like the R. Actually, let me make sure I didn't put the mouse on anything. That's the only problem with this configuration. If you're not careful, sometimes your mouse can get into it. Look, there we go. See, this is kind of what it's like. Unfortunately, you can't really turn yourself. What? I don't understand. What caused it to switch my L to R? Like, this isn't my doing this. Do that. That's the game that swapped it over. You know what? I have an idea. This is gonna be cheating, everyone. I know. Oh, I can't do that, can I? Oh well. Do this. We'll use the actual camera buttons for what they're meant for. I know that's going to cause some kind of an issue here. Which I need. All right. There we go. So I am using my camera buttons now. It is kind of wonky, you know. Gonna fight somebody?
Never should have come here.
What up? I want swords.
You're nothing.
How is combat with it? The button A to use it. I am pressing it. Oh, what? Why did my A get configure the Y for? Part of anybody? We're gonna do some cheating here. All right, we're gonna do some cheating. All right, we need to do something because that's difficult to do. Obviously, sneak. Wait, what? Now the game's not registering the controller. There we go. No, it's still WASD. What is going on here? This is just stupid now. Alright, I guess we're gonna see what happens whenever we do this. Where's the oh, there's a lot more button configs over here than there is on. M2, M1. Wait, why is it? I'm using the controller right now. I think the game's just bugged. Well, obviously the combat kind of really sucks. So would I recommend using a Nintendo 64 controller? Or Skyrim? Probably not. No, actually, I would not recommend it. Only because of the fact is you need that second joystick. Is it doable? I mean, yeah, I guess you could. Why is my sneak all the way on for? So yeah, it is possible. It's just gonna be really difficult to achieve because there's a lot of stuff you're losing out on. What the hell? There's more? All right. So we're gonna call it right there. Now, if we get the GameCube controller, We'll definitely get the GameCube controller. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, everyone, so that's pretty much it for this video. So that's... I mean, I guess that was kind of expected. Honestly. Let's be realistic here. I was kind of expecting it to kind of be like that. Where the movement, and mostly it's the camera. That part of it was going to be difficult. Trying to get the buttons mapped out, and then being able to actually look around with the right X and Y axis, you know. And unfortunately, the Nintendo 64 controller doesn't have 2 joysticks. The little yellow buttons that you see there, those are supposed to be for the camera. That's supposed to be that version of the joystick. So it is one of those things where it's kind of hit and miss on that part. Now, a GameCube controller, I can see a GameCube controller being used for Skyrim. And when I get my adapter in for that GameCube controller, we're going to try Skyrim again with the GameCube controller and see how well that works out. Because I can see that being feasible. The GameCube controller has the right amount of buttons. It has both joysticks to take care of those camera operations. And on top of that, it has the same amount of buttons as the Nintendo 64 controller. Without it being restricted on where your hand placement can be. So we'll see how that will work. Not to mention the GameCube controller kind of resembles other controllers we see nowadays. The only problem with the GameCube controller is that it's missing the some of those back buttons there. That's my only complaint with that. But so far, that's not too bad. Let me know what you guys thought about that. I know this one wasn't as long as the Rocket League, but unfortunately, it's just one of those things where you need that extra control where you actually have to look around, and it's difficult to do without having the ability to actually look around. And unfortunately, Skyrim... So when I first started this video, I had to where I could run around and do things like at the end there. But apparently towards the middle of the game, it changed my joystick into being my right joystick. I think that was just Skyrim being Skyrim. I don't think that was anything to do with my software here that I use in order to mimic a Xbox controller. Or it could also be Steam as well. I did try to configure my Nintendo 64 controller a little bit in the past with Steam. So that might be where it's getting that confusion at. So, alright everyone. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed that video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It will encourage me to make more content that's similar to this. I do plan on playing some more modern games with the retro style controllers. And I'm going to get a GameCube controller adapter for my PC. And then we'll try some games with a GameCube controller. So definitely like this video if you liked it. If you also loved it, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to see more of me, come hang out with me every night on Twitch from 9:30 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.